Did you know that Lieutenant Uhura, one of the most iconic characters in Star Trek, carries a name that means freedom in Swahili? This isn't just a random fact, but a testament to the depth of her character. Uhura's name, inspired by the Swahili word for freedom, Uhuru, symbolizes the essence of her role on the USS Enterprise. She wasn't just a communications officer, she was also a beacon of change and liberation. In the mid-20th century, when the show first aired, seeing a person of color in a prominent role was a rarity, let alone a woman. Her name, Uhura, embodied the freedom that she represented, not just for herself, but for an entire generation of viewers who saw themselves reflected in her. This was a clear indication of Star Trek's commitment to diversity and inclusivity. So, right from the onset, Lieutenant Uhura was destined to break barriers and redefine norms. Casting our minds back to when we first met Lieutenant Uhura, it was the 10th episode of the original Star Trek series, the Corbomite Maneuver. From the moment she appeared on screen, Uhura commanded attention. She was a beacon of calm and competence amidst the high-stakes space drama unfolding around her. As the Enterprise's communications officer, Uhura took her place on the bridge, demonstrating her expert skills in linguistics and cryptography. She was integral to the plot, deciphering the mysterious alien messages that threatened the ship and offering strategic advice to Captain Kirk. But it wasn't just her skills and expertise that made Lieutenant Uhura stand out. It was her presence, her authority, and her undeniable charisma that left a lasting impression. She was a woman of color in a position of importance, a rarity on television in the 60s. She was a symbol of progress and inclusivity, a beacon of hope for a future where diversity was not just accepted, but celebrated. And let's not forget the significance of her name, Uhura, which means freedom in Swahili. This wasn't a choice made lightly by the creators. It was a deliberate nod to the civil rights movement of the time, further cementing Uhura's status as a trailblazer. In that moment, the stage was set for a character that would leave an indelible mark on the Star Trek universe and its fans. Now, let's dive into the journey of Lieutenant Uhura, a journey that is as captivating as it is inspiring. Lieutenant Uhura's journey in Star Trek is nothing short of extraordinary. From the moment she first graced our screens in the episode The Corbomite Maneuver, Uhura was a symbol of change, breaking barriers and redefining norms. She wasn't just a character, but a beacon of hope, an embodiment of progress. Throughout the series, we see Uhura evolve from a communications officer to an important member of the crew. Her role is not limited to simply relaying messages. She is a linguistics expert, decoding alien languages, an indispensable skill in their space exploration. Her journey is filled with challenges, but these only serve to highlight her strength and resilience. One of the most memorable moments of her journey is when she faces an alien entity named Nomad. Despite having her memory wiped by Nomad, she doesn't let the setback deter her. She relearns everything, showcasing her determination to overcome any obstacle. Uhura's triumphs are many. She's a skilled diplomat, often helping to mediate disputes and negotiate peace. She is the voice of the Enterprise, the first point of contact for alien species. Her calm, composed demeanor, even in the face of danger, makes her a valuable asset to the team. The growth of Uhura as a character is evident in every episode. She starts as a background character, but as the series progresses, she becomes a figure of authority. She takes command of the bridge, leads away missions, and even saves the day on more than one occasion. Through her journey, Uhura demonstrates the power of perseverance, courage, and intelligence. She embodies the spirit of Star Trek, the quest for knowledge, the pursuit of peace, and the celebration of diversity. Through it all, Lieutenant Uhura stood as a beacon of strength, resilience, and of course, freedom. But Lieutenant Uhura's influence extends far beyond the confines of the Star Trek universe. She wasn't just a character on a popular television series, she was a beacon of hope, a symbol of progression during a time when representation was scarce. Her name, meaning freedom in Swahili, became a testament to her character's influence. She broke barriers, both racial and gender, at a time when such actions were not just brave, they were revolutionary. As a woman of color in a position of authority on the Starship Enterprise, she challenged the status quo, proving that anyone, regardless of their race or gender, could reach for the stars. Through her role, Lieutenant Uhura became more than just a fictional character. She became a role model for many. She showed that it was possible to dream bigger, to strive for more, and to succeed against all odds. Her character's courage, intelligence, and resilience resonated with viewers, creating a lasting impact that still echoes today. In fact, Lieutenant Uhura's influence can be seen in the many strong, diverse characters that populate our screens today. She paved the way for a more inclusive and representative media landscape, proving that everyone deserves to see themselves reflected on screen. Lieutenant Uhura, a symbol of freedom, continues to inspire and resonate with audiences around the globe. So what makes Lieutenant Uhura such an unforgettable character? Well, let's take a moment to recap. The name Uhura, which resonates with the beautiful meaning of freedom in Swahili, is the first hint to her unique character. Her first appearance in the episode The Corbomite Maneuver marked a significant milestone, not just for Star Trek but for television as a whole. Throughout her journey, Lieutenant Uhura has grown, evolved, and defied expectations. She's a testament to progress, breaking barriers and challenging the status quo. Beyond the confines of the Starship Enterprise, Uhura's influence has been far-reaching. Her cultural impact is undeniable, inspiring countless individuals and fostering representation in media. In the end, Lieutenant Uhura reminds us that freedom, strength, and resilience can be found in the most unlikely of places, even in the vast expanse of space. Her legacy is one of hope, empowerment, and the vision of a future where diversity and equality are celebrated